Most people think owning an SUV means constant repairs and sky-high bills. But that's not always the case. Some SUVs quietly outlast trends, rack up hundreds of thousands of miles, and keep running strong long after others have called it quits. On average, SUV owners spend close to $10,000 a year between maintenance, insurance, and depreciation. Yet a few smart models manage to dodge all that, proving that reliability still exists in the auto world. These are the vehicles that protect your wallet, not drain it, peso. The kind that reward you for regular oil changes and a little common sense. In this countdown, we're taking a closer look at 9 SUVs built to last. The ones that stay out of the repair shop, hold their value, and go the distance without demanding your life savings in return. And later, we'll look at 2 popular models that do the exact opposite. Let's start the list with a familiar name that's been quietly defying the odds for decades. The Subaru Outback has always done its own thing. Back in the 90s, it didn't fit neatly into any category, part wagon, part SUV, and that's exactly what made it special. Subaru gave it all-wheel drive, a rugged stance, and just enough utility to handle everything from dirt roads to snow-covered highways. What really makes the Outback shine is how dependable it is. Many of these easily reach 250,000 miles or more with nothing beyond regular maintenance. Mechanics quietly admit they rarely see one in the shop unless it's for basic service. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system is standard on every trim, not an expensive upgrade. That consistency pays off with better traction, fewer repairs, and improved stability in every season. Insurance costs stay low too, thanks to top safety ratings that keep premiums reasonable. For buyers looking for the right balance of comfort, reliability, and value, the 2020 model year hits the sweet spot. Modern tech, solid safety features, and used prices that won't drain your savings. The Toyota RAV4 has been sitting comfortably at the top of the SUV charts for years, and there's a good reason for that. It's not flashy or loud about its success. It simply delivers what most drivers want: long-term dependability and low running costs. Older RAV4s are proof that reliability still means something. It's not rare to see models from over a decade ago cruising along with 300,000 miles on the odometer and their original drivetrain still intact. That kind of endurance is the reason Toyotas hold their value so well. In fact, used RAV4s often sell for nearly as much as new SUVs from other brands. That's not hype, that's real resale strength. Even if the 2.5-liter engine isn't built for thrills, it's designed for the long haul, and that's what matters when every repair counts. Owning a RAV4 isn't just about reliability, it's about stability. It's one of the few vehicles that gives you something back when it's time to sell, proving that a smart car choice can double as a smart investment. The Acura RDX often flies under the radar, which actually works in your favor. While everyone's chasing badges like BMW and Audi, the RDX quietly delivers the same level of comfort and refinement, minus the constant trips to the mechanic. From 2013 to 2018, it borrowed the powertrain from the Honda Pilot, a move that turned out to be gold for reliability. You're getting a 3.5-liter V6 that's proven itself for years, paired with a smooth 6-speed automatic. It's a setup that just works, no drama, no expensive repairs, no headaches. Inside, it's a true luxury ride with premium materials, strong insulation, and plenty of tech. Yet, because the RDX doesn't carry the same prestige hype as its German rivals, you can pick one up for far less, sometimes even cheaper than a used Toyota RAV4. The best part? Maintenance costs stay low, and depending on your insurer, premiums can actually be lower than mainstream SUVs. The RDX blends comfort, value, and peace of mind in a way that most luxury models simply can't match. A decade ago, the idea of putting Hyundai and long-term reliability in the same sentence might have raised eyebrows, but the Santa Fe changed that story completely. It's now one of the most dependable mid-size SUVs on the road, thanks to Hyundai's focus on durability and customer confidence. What really sets it apart is its warranty. That 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage isn't just a marketing line, it's a real safety net. Even if something big goes wrong, you're not footing the bill. It's like getting an extended warranty without the extra cost, which brings peace of mind that's hard to find in this price range. Owners regularly report driving well past 200,000 miles with only routine maintenance. The Santa Fe doesn't just save you on repairs. Insurance rates are generally lower, and resale value continues to climb as its reliability reputation grows. If you want a practical SUV that feels comfortable, handles family life with ease, and doesn't punish your wallet, the Santa Fe stands as one of the smartest long-term choices in the market. The Lexus LX is what happens when luxury meets indestructibility. Under the elegant badge and leather seats, it's essentially a Toyota Land Cruiser in disguise, a vehicle known for surviving in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. This SUV isn't just built to last, it's built to outlive almost everything else on the road. Plenty of LX models have easily crossed 400,000 or even 500,000 miles with only basic care. In some parts of the world, they've gone beyond 1 million. That kind of endurance makes the higher fuel consumption easier to accept. Yes, it's not shy about sipping gas. Expect around 15 to 17 miles per gallon, but the trade-off is unmatched dependability. Unlike most luxury SUVs that lose value the moment you drive them off the lot, the LX holds its ground remarkably well. Used models still command impressive prices because everyone knows they last nearly forever. For anyone who wants timeless comfort with tank-like toughness, the Lexus LX delivers a level of confidence few vehicles can match. The Mazda CX-5 proves that reliability doesn't have to come at the cost of personality. It's one of those rare compact SUVs that feels genuinely enjoyable to drive. Sharp steering, confident handling, and a sense of quality that's hard to find in its class. Yet beneath all that style, it's as dependable as they come. Mazda made a smart choice by sticking with a traditional 6-speed automatic transmission instead of a CVT. That single decision spares owners from countless headaches down the line, since real gears means smoother performance and far fewer mechanical issues. RepairPal rates it highly for reliability, and longtime owners back that up with real-world mileage past 200,000 without major problems. Inside, it feels more upscale than its price suggests. You get a comfortable cabin, refined design, and build quality that holds up over time. The CX-5 also keeps its resale value strong and maintenance costs low, making it an all-around win for drivers who want something durable but still engaging behind the wheel. The Subaru Forester has quietly built a reputation as one of the toughest compact SUVs ever made. It's not the flashiest choice, but when it comes to dependability, it's in a league of its own. Consumer Reports once gave it a near-perfect reliability score, and it continues to earn that reputation every single year. A decade ago, Subaru had a few bumps with its CVT transmissions, but those issues are now in the rear view. The newer systems are far more refined and reliable, as long as the fluid is changed regularly. When properly maintained, Foresters easily surpass 200,000 miles and keep running like they're half that age. The brand's loyal following also helps keep resale values impressively high. Add in Subaru's standard all-wheel drive, excellent safety ratings, and better-than-expected fuel efficiency, and you've got one of the most balanced SUVs out there. The Forester may not turn heads, but it's the kind of vehicle that earns your trust with every mile. A dependable partner for the long haul, no matter the road or weather. The Honda CR-V has become the gold standard for small SUVs, a model that seems to do everything right without ever needing to show off. It's practical, efficient, and built with the kind of precision that keeps it on the road long after most cars have given up. Some of the older CR-Vs from the early 2000s are still running strong today, clocking in close to 500,000 miles. That's not just luck, it's the result of solid engineering and straightforward maintenance. Honda's approach to design has always been about simplicity and longevity, and the CR-V is the perfect example of that philosophy. Insurance rates tend to stay low thanks to its top safety ratings, and resale values remain among the best in the segment. Fuel economy is impressive too, especially in newer models that easily hit around 30 miles per gallon combined. The CR-V doesn't try to be the most powerful or the most luxurious, it focuses on what really matters: consistency, reliability, and long-term peace of mind. The Honda HR-V might be smaller than its CR-V sibling, but it carries the same DNA that makes Honda one of the most trusted names in the industry. Compact, efficient, and quietly resilient, the HR-V is built for people who want something that simply works year after year, mile after mile. Many owners easily reach 150,000 to 200,000 miles with little more than routine servicing. The HR-V's engineering is straightforward, and that simplicity is its biggest strength. Fewer complex parts mean fewer chances for things to go wrong. Fuel economy is another major perk, with highway numbers touching 34 miles per gallon, making it one of the most efficient small SUVs out there. It also earns top marks for safety, which helps keep insurance premiums manageable. Resale values remain strong, so even after years of ownership, it holds on to its worth surprisingly well. The HR-V doesn't need to shout for attention. It's the quiet achiever of the SUV world, a reliable companion built for people who prefer peace of mind over performance hype. Even in a sea of reliable SUVs, there are a few that can empty your wallet faster than you'd expect. Two models in particular stand out for all the wrong reasons, and it's worth steering clear of them if long-term dependability is what you're after. First up, the Jeep Wrangler. There's no denying its legacy or its off-road charm, but behind that rugged image hides a laundry list of issues. Owners have reported constant electrical gremlins, oil leaks, and suspension failures that seem to show up far too early. Then there's the infamous death wobble, a violent shake that happens after hitting a bump, turning a fun drive into a nerve-wracking experience. Add in poor crash test results and high insurance costs, and the Wrangler's tough look starts to lose its shine. Next, the Ford Explorer, especially models from the 2010s. It looked like the perfect family SUV on paper, roomy, comfortable, and full of tech, but reliability told a different story. Transmission failures, water pump leaks, and recurring electrical problems became all too common. Some repairs ran into the thousands, often without a permanent fix. Both of these SUVs have name recognition, but reliability isn't part of their strength. When the goal is to buy once and drive for years, these models will likely cost more in frustration than they're worth.